In the heart of Jerusalem's Old City stands the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, a monument that has witnessed the rise and fall of empires, the passage of countless generations, and the enduring power of belief. This is a place revered by Christians as the site of Jesus' crucifixion, burial, and resurrection, a focal point for faith, hope, and pilgrimage for nearly 2,000 years. Its ancient stones have been worn smooth by centuries of pilgrims, each seeking a connection to the origins of their faith, leaving behind silent prayers and whispered hopes in every corner. The church is a mosaic of chapels and altars, each marking a moment in the final hours of Jesus' life, layered with centuries of devotion and artistry from many cultures. At its center lies the edicule, the shrine over the tomb itself, the ultimate destination for millions, a place where history and faith converge in a single sacred space. Different Christian denominations share this sacred space, weaving a complex tapestry of history, conflict, and cooperation, each tradition adding its own layer to the story of the church. But beneath the polished stones, the true story of this site was long hidden, buried under centuries of construction, tradition, and the weight of legend. Archaeologists have dreamed of peeling back these layers, searching for physical evidence that could illuminate the world described in the Gospels and perhaps reveal new chapters of history. The ground beneath the church holds secrets, waiting for the right moment and the right tools to be revealed, mysteries that have lain undisturbed for centuries. Long before it became a place of worship, this was a stone quarry outside Jerusalem's walls, later transformed into gardens and burial tombs, a landscape shaped by both nature and human hands. Its humble origins make its transformation into the epicenter of a global faith all the more remarkable, a testament to the enduring power of belief and the passage of time. Here, the ordinary became profoundly sacred, and the echoes of ancient prayers still linger in the air, connecting past and present. And now, for the first time in centuries, science is helping to uncover the story beneath the stones, revealing new insights into one of the world's most venerated places. In 2022, a team of archaeologists, led by Professor Francesca Romana Stasola, was granted unprecedented access to the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. For the first time in generations, the doors to one of Christianity's holiest sites were opened not just for worship, but for scientific discovery. The team prepared to enter a place layered with centuries of history, faith, and mystery. A historic agreement between the Greek Orthodox, Armenian, and Catholic communities opened the way for a scientific investigation beneath the church's floor. This rare unity among the custodians of the site marked a turning point, allowing experts to explore what lay hidden for centuries. This was more than a repair project. It was a quest to touch the world of 2,000 years ago. Every stone and artifact uncovered promised a new piece of the puzzle, a direct link to the distant past. Working with utmost care, the team excavated a sealed area untouched since the 19th century, a true archaeological time capsule. Each layer of earth removed revealed secrets that had been waiting in silence for generations. Their goal, to map the original landscape before Constantine's church, to see the land as it was in the time of Jesus. They hoped to reconstruct the ancient environment, piecing together how the site looked and felt 2 millennia ago. This required digging beyond architecture, into the geological and agricultural history of the site. By studying layers of soil and rock, the team could trace how the land was used and changed over centuries, revealing stories written in stone and earth. The project became a unique collaboration between faith and science, each enriching the other. Archaeologists, scientists, and clergy worked side by side, sharing insights and respecting the sacredness of the place. It wasn't about proving or disproving belief, but about deepening our understanding of this sacred ground. The discoveries made here would belong to everyone, offering new perspectives on history, tradition, and faith. For the first time, modern archaeology was invited to add its voice to the ancient story. The work begun here would echo far beyond the church walls, inspiring future generations to seek knowledge and connection with the past. As archaeologists sifted through the earth, their hands moved with care and anticipation, searching for traces of the past hidden beneath centuries of dust and stone. They found something extraordinary, not gold or jewels, but ancient pollen and seeds, perfectly preserved in the soil, silent witnesses to a world long vanished. Through careful archaeobotanical analysis, scientists identified olive trees and grapevines, unmistakable evidence of a cultivated garden that flourished here 2,000 years ago, tended by unknown hands. This was not a barren hillside, but a carefully tended plot, confirming that, in the 1st century, this area was alive with growth, color, and the promise of harvest. For centuries, the garden described in the Gospel of John was a matter of faith and imagination. Now, science has provided tangible, physical proof that it truly existed. The soil itself tells the story, a productive garden, not just a symbol or a metaphor, but a living, breathing reality rooted in the earth. This discovery grounds the biblical narrative in a specific, verifiable landscape, connecting ancient text to the physical world we can still touch today. It shows that the Gospel authors described real places, not just poetic ideas or imagined settings, but locations that can be found and studied. The presence of olive trees and grapevines brings the ancient scene to life, allowing us to imagine the sights, scents, and textures of that distant time. The garden's reality adds historical texture and authenticity to the story, transforming legend into lived experience. Science and scripture, for the first time, speak in harmony about this sacred ground, each confirming the other's account in remarkable detail. The garden was not just imagined, it truly existed here, its roots still echoing through the soil and stones. And its discovery forever changes how we see the events that unfolded on this land, bridging the gap between faith and fact. None of this would be possible without cutting-edge technology. The team used ground-penetrating radar to map what lay hidden beneath the church, identifying promising areas for excavation. Advanced 3D mapping and high-resolution imaging created a digital model of every layer uncovered, allowing researchers to virtually peel back centuries. Archaeobotany, analyzing ancient plant remains, revealed the garden's olive trees and grapevines from microscopic fragments. These tools transformed simple dirt into a portrait of a 2,000-year-old landscape. The partnership between ancient tradition and modern science is not a conflict, but a collaboration. Science now illuminates the stories preserved in Scripture, revealing a landscape that resonates with the ancient texts. As our technology grows, so does our understanding of the most profound stories from our past. The past, once hidden, is now visible in stunning detail. The earth beneath the church yielded more than just evidence of a garden. Archaeologists uncovered low stone walls, simple boundaries for garden plots, and everyday objects, pottery shards, oil lamps, glass, and ancient coins. Some artifacts dated to the 4th century, others to the Iron Age, revealing the site's deep history as a quarry and later as a place of cultivation. Each object is a piece of the puzzle, connecting us to the people who lived, worked, and worshipped here. These were the tools and remnants of daily life, long before the site became a world-renowned holy place. The artifacts remind us that this was once ordinary ground, shaped by ordinary people. Their lives echo through the simple objects they left behind. The discovery bridges centuries, making the past feel immediate and real. Beneath the grandeur, we find the humble roots of human history. The discovery of a cultivated garden beneath the church directly connects to the Gospel of John, which describes a garden at the site of Jesus' burial. Until now, this detail was accepted on faith alone. The archaeological evidence, olive trees, grapevines, and garden plots, transforms the garden from symbol to historical fact. It shows the Gospel's author had accurate knowledge of Jerusalem's 1st century landscape. While archaeology cannot prove this was Jesus' actual tomb, it does confirm the biblical setting is historically accurate. The conditions on the ground match those described in Scripture. This is a milestone for historians and people of faith alike. The garden is no longer just an idea, it is a place, its ancient soil now seen and studied. The sacred story and the material world are, at last, united. The unearthing of a 2,000-year-old garden at this sacred site speaks to our quest for both historical knowledge and spiritual meaning. For historians, it's a triumph. Concrete data about 1st century Jerusalem confirming the area was a living part of the city's fabric. The find enriches our understanding of Roman-era burial practices and supports the biblical portrayal of Joseph of Arimathea. Each new piece of evidence refines our picture of the past, making it more real and relatable. For people of faith, the discovery strengthens the connection between belief and historical reality. Knowing the garden was real makes the story more immediate and tangible. Ultimately, this discovery shows that history and faith can be partners in understanding. The garden under the church is where soil samples and scripture tell the same story. Our search for truth can be both scientific and spiritual. Beyond history and theology, this discovery connects us to something deeply human. A garden is a place of life and hope, not just a backdrop for sacrifice. The artifacts, stone walls, pottery, oil lamps, are remnants of daily routines, universal human experiences. Archaeology lets us imagine the people who tended the vines or mourned at a tomb. The discovery populates the ancient landscape with real people, making history personal. Millions visit the church seeking this connection. Now, the garden adds a tangible dimension. The excavation was also a story of collaboration, religious groups and scientists working together. It shows what's possible when people pursue truth together. This spirit of cooperation is as much a part of the discovery as the ancient soil itself. The site continues to unite people in a shared quest for understanding. The discovery of the garden beneath the Church of the Holy Sepulchre is not an end, but a new beginning. It opens new questions and possibilities for future research. What else lies hidden beneath these ancient stones? Even the most studied sites can yield breathtaking surprises. Science, with its tools and technology, illuminates the darker corners of history. When evidence aligns with ancient stories, it creates a powerful resonance between past and present. The ground beneath our feet is a library of stories waiting for us to ask the right questions. Places like the Church of the Holy Sepulchre are vital links to our shared heritage. The journey of discovery continues, fueled by wonder and curiosity. Here, science and spirit meet, reminding us that our search for knowledge and meaning often leads to the same place, a place of awe, connection, and a deeper understanding of the human story.